This is a Podfire production.
It's the highest of standards, on the peak we have landed. It's not silver, it's not gold, you want the best, take advantage. Go platinum. You know you wanna do it. Go platinum, you know you wanna do it. Go platinum.
Hey.
Hello,
hey,
Rob.
Roberto.
Hey, gentlemen, how are we?
Mate, I'm just going to do this before we start today. Something that's very important to me. Bear with me.
I got my old seat
Are you
back.
ready?
They've still got to play this week, you know. I've heard the early crow, but this is ridiculous.
I'll just play the Geelong one right now.
Please don't.
Anyway, there we go. Yes, Mum, you weren't first on, but we are live, and you're about 13th on today.
13th.
Wow.
Just on that, like I know, and Rob, I know
Hey,
you're remote at the moment, but have you got the hit number yet?
Oh, yeah, it was 10.7 thousand.
10.7 thousand hits for the Mummy Reel.
Yeah, which
Go,
is
go.
our second biggest, I think.
Second largest ever, other than what was bigger?
It was the Ja Morant dunk that Mad Panda did.
Yep.
That sort of spun.
From a podcast point of view.
Oh,
though,
yeah,
it's
for the
number
podcast,
one.
it's number one. It's the
It's
big-
shit it's in. Well
it's
done.
the biggest thing we've done on the podcast. I'm still surprised. It just
That's because your mum's a genius.
Yeah, but it coincided with the first time we replaced my head with Rob's as the top,
With
the
the rib-
tile.
Yeah.
So that makes complete sense.
Okay.
It's Rob's head.
So let's just
Good
have
job, Rob's
a
head.
quick run through, guys. We've got Sammy Bruin, we've got Fadeaway Collections, Cohen KR, and one other. Mojo Chasers, DM Faroga, Marianne Bilston, Ding Dong 2007, Tune Dix, Mint Collectibles, Ding Dong's Dice, morning lads. Goldie GC, Mummy's on there, Tibley, Stash, Spraddy, X Richie, Hooksagram, Ben Allen, Podfire, Angle Breakers Collective, Liam, Marianne Bilson, hey Rob, and Goldie's saying comments back to Mummy. Mummy's becoming a bit of a
Yay.
Yeah, I think she wants
Superstar.
To be, she wants to be on the show now.
I think we might have to bring her on the show.
Yeah.
Why? Where is she? She should be there today.
She should be here today.
Well, you're the
Should
old
be in the
person.
middle.
You're the old person on the show today, so.
So Rob, where are
Rob?
you?
We can see people behind you.
I'm at Parramatta at Westfield. I
You.
was a day early, but came back to just make sure the setup is right for tomorrow and ready to go again.
Okay, and what's happening down at Parramatta Westfield, Rob?
We got the Your Sports Field promotion, so we're doing the first 50 customers tomorrow. We'll get a free grade, courtesy of Westfield.
Awesome.
And also Westfield are doing it. Yeah, and they're also doing if you spend $100 in the shopping centre, you can go and get a repack, which has some absolutely ridiculously good cards in it. And get your repack, bring it over, and we'll grade the card for you as well.
Awesome.
So you're not grading on the spot though, are you? You're actually going to bring them back up to the Goldie.
We will bring them back up to the Goldie and get the graders onto those and get them back here. And we come back, I think in November sometime, we'll come back and deliver those cards.
Yeah,
to
so
the
you're
customers.
flying back down to Sydney and handing them to people. So saving on the
what-
postage and obviously the risk of sending something in the post.
Yeah, exactly. That's
good.
exactly what we're doing. So we met a whole heap of people last Saturday and Sunday, and it was really cool. And expect a few more to come back this week.
Awesome.
Yeah, most people won't be watching the Swans though. No one cares.
Yeah, they do, mate. It's Parramatta.
They'll be
Actually,
watching,
they
they'll
probably
be
won't.
watching the rugby league
They
Friday
will
night.
be. They will be. Hey, mate, just a quick one here. We've got 4 minutes and 9 seconds left of the charity auction. And this is at PSG.auction, which is a new platform we've put out specifically just for Platinum Standard Grading charity auctions. It won't be a marketplace. It won't be any of that. It's just for the stuff we're doing for charity. This is our first one, which is the Tyson Beck signed Dustin Martin Star Powers card. It's graded a 9. And Rob, I don't know if you've checked this yet, mate, but I know this one's very close to your heart because it's going out to Beyond Blue. Current bid of $300.
Oh, wow.
How cool is that?
That's sensational.
How cool is
So
that?
we're
That's outstanding.
it's doing really well. There's 4 minutes left of that, or 3 minutes 18 now. There's been 25 bids. So looking at it now, the current leader, wrong way, is AFL 1234. Tyson Beck even bid $200 for it.
That's crazy.
So, did anyone see what Tyson was up to overnight?
Yeah.
Yes.
What was Tyson up to overnight, boys?
It's been months in the waiting. Like, we've known, but we haven't shared the
He's
news.
doing another drop with Steph.
He
Steph
is, yeah.
Curry.
What is it? The championship collection?
Do you know what surprised me about that photo, though? Was
how short he looks.
how short? No, but like I thought Steph was, what's Steph, 6'4"?
6'3", 6'4".
Yeah, no, Tyson actually looked quite tall in that photo. I think he might have had platforms or something. But no, mate, but on this auction, you got 2 minutes 28. Anyone there? The PSG.auction. It's at $300, which is more than we thought it would go for. So that's sensational. The one we're going to be putting up next will be the Buddy Franklin. Because when the Swans win the premiership tomorrow, Buddy will go up hopefully on Sunday or Monday as the next one. But that's also a 2022 team coach, ex-Tyson Beck, star powers, but it'll be Buddy Franklin. And that's also signed by Tyson. Thanks so much, Tyson. We really appreciate everything you do for us, mate. And these cards are insane. And I think there might be a few big bids coming from internally within this
Are we
this group.
still doing Buddy if the Swans lose?
Oh, yeah, we are.
And
We're doing Buddy.
he signed another deal.
He did.
Deal?
Yeah, it's one more year. I loved
wow.
it.
Awesome.
Buddy made an announcement this week. One more. That's what it
cool.
said on it.
That's all you need. That's all you need. It's like Michael Jordan. I'm back.
I'm back. Exactly. Same sort of thing. I don't know why we're freezing up a little bit here. Is that because of where Rob is? Or is that just this iPad?
Probably that iPad.
Is that
Look at that. Archer's joined.
Probably a comment. Shouldn't he be at school?
Freaky.
No, they're on school holiday.
Zane Shobsy, that's my nephew.
There you go, Zane. Big shout out.
He was on the Next Level doco on ESPN yesterday.
Oh, really?
Well, whenever they released
Yeah, the
it.
new NBL one
wow.
that's out. That's pretty
Yeah.
sick.
Have you
That's
watched
cool.
it?
I did, yeah. I watched
How
them all.
many episodes?
All of them. Yeah, I'm done.
Good, eh?
That's really, really good. So, Zane, we also got Good Games Gold Coast. Tom Brobley, DJ, is that Tom Morrow?
Yeah, Tommy Oro got a missus last night, apparently.
Well done, Tommy. That Drone Guy 98 joined us, and obviously APM, which is Archer, my little fella. Hey, bud.
We had a bit of feedback during the week. Someone said Rob's a really nice guy.
Yeah, and can't wait to see him on the show.
Yeah.
Wow.
Rob.
There
So
we go.
Rob's
stuff,
got his
mate.
own fans now.
Yeah.
That's you,
You
Rob.
say I've got OnlyFans now.
I bloody hope not.
Wow.
I don't understand.
Yeah, I bet you Sam Walsh Carterholic, who just joined, loved that comment as soon as he hopped on.
Yeah.
Rob's new OnlyFans.
Yeah.
G'day, Collector
no
Smith. How
OnlyFans.
are you, champion? Okay, guys, we've got 19 seconds left of this
Oh, let's go.
charity auction. It's going to go down to the highest bidder.
Put another bid in, BJ.
It's at $300, which is sensational. Looks like AFL 1234. Don't know who that is, but we will find that out.
What's
Is
the
that
card
at
worth?
$300? I have no idea. What do you reckon the card's worth raw?
Oh, you'd have to ask the AFL collector right there.
Well, we'll ask the AFL collector. Yeah, Sammy.
Worth $300.
It's at least $300 signed by Tyson
Yeah,
Beck.
yeah.
And hit the hammer, Christopher.
I don't have one. Sold.
Done. Sold to AFL 1234.
Does it spin like
That's
eBay?
awesome,
You
guys.
might got stung off. Well, it got sniped.
Yeah, someone
right
got
at the
sniped
end.
in the last second.
No, there we go. Closed auction, $300.
Closed,
So,
$300.
Wow.
Rob, that's sensational
Awesome.
news, mate. We can do this.
Hey.
We can put out the clapping. But thanks, AFL 1234. You are the first winner of a PSG auction bid. That's $300 for the Dusty, and that's going to go straight. 100% of all proceeds will go to Beyond Blue. So Rob will collect them up, and then we'll do a bit of a hand delivery. We might do a bit of media around that.
Yep, absolutely. Sounds great.
And if anyone wants to donate cards for a specific charity that they have in mind,
All memorabilia.
or memorabilia, reach out. We'll definitely look to accommodate whether the card needs grading or put it on our platform. We're more than willing to help where we can.
And number one producer in the world of podcasts,
Yep.
Ruby,
Yep.
has already said that she's going to put up her signed Jason Tatum jersey. that she won last year at the Josh Giddy event, and she wants to put that up for charity. So
Yeah.
Awesome.
that's
I've got
that's going to go for a lot of money, I reckon.
I've got a Josh Giddy signed basketball
We'll
in
put
my
that
office,
up. Yep.
ready to go.
So then we've got the next few weeks sorted. What we'll do is we'll do Buddy, obviously, next week. Very similar to this card. I don't think it's been graded yet, Pug, so we'll have a look at that over the next day
I
or
think
so.
that was the only one we've done so far.
Yeah, and then we'll do a bit of memorabilia on the way through. And it's currently all for Beyond Blue, so let's try and get as much money out for those guys as we can.
Yeah, it's a great cause. So, yeah, as much money we can get as possible.
Here we go. Sam Walsh, Cardaholic, happy to donate a few mid-priced AFL cards, maybe even Walsh. So
Nice.
excellent. Thanks, guys. So we'll just hit us up in the socials or hit us up on email. Hit Rob up, rob.verhoeve at psgrading.net, or just rob at psgrading.net gets there as well.
Nice.
So what else is happening in Sydney, buddy?
Not a lot. I've been a bit quiet down here. We went to the basketball last night for the World Cup.
Oh, nice.
Good
which was
crowds?
great. It was not too bad. They played the Brisbane Lions anthem before the game, which was really good. Australia versus
The
France.
French anthem. Mm.
So
And the
What?
French got up too, didn't they?
they did get up, but I'll tell you what, it was awesome seeing Lauren Jackson.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah,
Yeah, on the court
she came
and-
on and hit a three
Yeah.
straight away,
The
didn't she?
Oh,
crowd
did
just
she?
went,
It's the GOAT.
I think it was her second shot, yeah.
Mm.
It's, and you can just tell she's just a class above them, but just, I guess, for fitness and 41 years old means she can't play all those minutes. But it was pretty cool. It was very cool.
That drone guy's just said nothing happens in Sydney. Pretty accurate at the moment,
That's why
except for,
we
everybody-
moved up here.
except for when the Sydney team goes to Melbourne and wins the grand final. That's going to happen this
That doesn't-
weekend.
that
But
doesn't
that'd
happen
be
there.
in Melbourne.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
I'll tell
I'll
you what
pay
happened.
that.
Everyone parks their cars in reverse. It's just crazy.
I love a good reverse park, though, Rob.
No.
I heard a little rumor you went to a card shop during the week, Rob.
Oh, I did too, yeah. I did. I went out to see Diggers,
Nice.
the guys out there, and we've got a great card shop out there, and they're a submission partner of ours, and they dropped or gave me a submission to bring back to you as well.
Awesome.
So it was fantastic. These have got some great stock in that place, that's for sure.
Yeah, they got stock for days. And did you go in the back room or the side room where they've got the basketball hoop and the table, like all the tables with the TVs and stuff?
Yeah, yep. I did see that room there as well next to it.
Did you buy
but I
a
was
box of
just staring
cards?
at all the I did.
Nice.
I did.
What'd you buy me?
I bought you nothing.
Thanks, bud.
Nothing. No worries. No, I bought a box of Elite because I'll tell you what we're doing with those is so that if people come to Parramatta on the weekend and don't have a card and they still want to try us out, we'll have some cards there. We've got some NBA cards, NFL, and now some NRL cards that people can have a choose from.
Awesome.
Excellent.
Nice.
That's great news. And that's a really great thing that we're doing with Westfield at Parramatta. I think it helps from a card collecting point of view and just generally in sport by these big companies like Westfield putting this sort of stuff on and backing us. And Westfield are actually paying for the grading to be done. So
Yeah, wow.
that's great. It's a big hit up from a Westfield point of view. So well done, guys. That was a great get.
Rob's taken a lot of photos, and it looks like it's a huge event. Like, obviously, we're not the only company there. There's guys doing customized shoes. There's a whole bunch of stuff, and there's an outdoor arena. Like Sterlo was there.
Wow.
The Grey Wiggle, the Aussie goalkeeper.
Oh, yeah.
he was there.
Great wiggle. I love that.
There was heaps. It looks like there's heaps of stuff going on.
Oh, that's awesome. G'day, BNCM
Yeah, there is.
Hobby as well has just joined us. Thanks for coming along. Guys, there was a few announcements came out in the last couple of days about one of our competitors in the US.
Yep.
And I, as you know, I like to be quiet about all these people and don't have an opinion on much. However, the fact that they're charging double what we charge to then send something overseas to get graded that's going to take potentially months to get back, potentially years to get back, is absurd.
Yes.
Yeah,
Just,
definitely.
we
just
know
wanted to
that,
say
yeah.
that. So the guys out there that are now not just doing the one company in the US, they're now doing PSA, BGS, and SGC. They're doing submissions for all three.
Yep.
Try and look local, boys. You'll see there's a pretty cool grading company here based in Australia and doing a really good job here. And we had someone hit us up this week, I believe, from America, actually.
Yeah, there was a guy looking for an alternate grading company.
Yeah,
He was
sick.
from Huntington Beach, California.
Cool, dude. That's what they do over there.
Yeah, they
Now
must.
we've lost him.
We had him. Sorry, Rob.
And I don't think he realised we were Australian.
Yeah, no, which is excellent, I reckon,
yeah.
because he, I think the comment back was, "Are you guys real? Do you still grade?" or something like that. It was like
so
this whole pile of.
we probably get one inquiry a week about a Babe Ruth card or a Honus Wagner or a Mickey Mantle, because there was an old company called Premier Sports Grading.
Ah,
So on the
okay.
front it says PSG, and then a lot of the time I feel like just saying, turn the slab around because it says Premier.
Just look at the
Sports
back.
Grading. Yeah, just look at the back because our name's obviously completely different.
It is.
And their label is printed on paper.
Like
It looks
paper.
like it was designed in Microsoft Paint.
Probably was. Not like ours. We
no.
use gooder stuff.
Gooder.
Much
That's-
gooder.
Much gooder stuff. So what's come through the doors this week, Pugz?
Um,
Anything
a
special?
lot of different stuff. Yeah, we've had everything. AFL, Michael Jordan's, NBA. There's been lots of like Genesis, Giannis 101s.
Yeah, we had the
Had
101.
quite a lot this week.
The Tiger King.
Oh, that's
yeah, there was
right.
the
I
Tiger
did see
King
that.
auto.
Yeah.
Yeah, which was pretty sweet.
There's some, a real weird. A Space Jam card. There was an Elmer Fudd.
Yeah, Elmer Fudd autograph
There's
from the Space
some
Jam
real
movie.
weird stuff.
Who signed it?
The voice actor.
Walt Disney.
No, from
He's
Elmer.
dead.
Elmer Fudd.
The
Yeah, Elmer Fudd signed it.
Yeah.
Elmer.
Yeah.
Wow. Was that? Did you sign the one from Up, Rob? As
Very
you might
funny.
notice,
Got
'cause
your
like,
balloons.
obviously on this little split screen thing, you've
Oh,
got the
yeah.
three of us here, and then you got Rob's massive noggin in the bottom, and
his
you can see he's
glasses.
got his new glasses. And one of the boys pointed out earlier this week that he looks a bit like the bloke of Up.
That person was me.
That was you.
Yes.
Well, you can have the credit for that. Well done.
10%.
The Dream
Not-
Guy 98. He
not a
knows what's
shame.
up.
I'll only use PSG to grade my cards. Best in the world. Thanks, Drone Guy. Santa Core Collective just joined us. G'day, guys. Hope you're well. Is Rob talking or is he just moving his mouth?
Just moving his mouth.
Just like the guy from Up.
It's like those
I haven't seen it.
kung fu movies.
You've never seen Up?
Nah.
What?
Wow.
You haven't lived.
Squirrel. Squirrel.
No,
Squirrel.
Squirrel. Yeah, squirrel. That's like my life, really.
That's my life too. I understand.
I got pointed this week by yourself, Chris. You're doing a lot of pointing this week to KO or ESPN, which has got the new NBL new series on it.
Yeah, next level.
Next Level. It was Next Level. They actually did a really good job. From an Australian documentary, they actually did a really good job.
Yeah. I don't know why you're surprised.
Because usually they're shit house. Like,
No, the Australian docos like it was in a Netflix. No, it was a Prime one, but the Australian test.
the
test
AFL one was
awesome.
Test was good. I suppose
I
they're
haven't
getting
watched
better.
the AFL one.
But yeah, it was really good. It was all about the last year's season and the way they split it up. It was sort of Melbourne versus Southeast Melbourne. Then it was
cool.
then they had like the Sydney Kings
Tassie.
and the Tassie. That was a really good one. Then they had the Next Stars program, so they did a lot of stuff with Josh and Daniel Moldovan. I sent Daniel a message, just said, "Hey, I just watched the Daniel Moldovan show here in Australia. He's obviously in America, and he just sent back this really weird face because he didn't realise the whole thing was going to be about him.
Oh, like the whole episode.
Oh yeah, it's all about Super Agent and all the guys.
Oh, wow.
and they've got him on the phone
He's
to
in a
his
couple of
boys. And
episodes
yeah, it's interesting, isn't
because
it?
one of his players played for Adelaide, and then so there was an episode on Adelaide, and obviously his players struggled to get game time and stuff like that. So he was in multiple episodes. I thought it was really good how they connected them all. Like obviously the first one. Did you watch it in order?
I think so.
So the first one I watched was Melbourne versus
Southeast Melbourne.
Southeast Melbourne.
Yeah, that was good.
That was awesome. How it was a 4-part series, and then the back and forth, even the back and forth between Sydney and Illawarra.
Yep,
I didn't realise that
the rivalry was that big.
Yeah, but also the owner of the Sydney Kings is from Wollongong,
Paul Smith,
and
yeah,
then the owner of Wollongong is from Sydney.
Dory, I think he's
Yeah,
Dory
so-
or something.
So that was really interesting. Tassie could have been a 6-part series itself.
Yeah, mate, that coach for Tassie, I didn't realise he actually played in the NBA.
Yeah,
And the thing with that, he was so passionate and was just so real.
and then
What's his name?
I don't know. We'll have to look that one up.
The Perth one was awesome too. They had that streak going that you didn't even know about.
Yeah, the 35-year streak. It's the most final series ever from a professional sporting team in the world.
Yeah.
35 years in a row, and then that bloke come in and fucked it up.
Yeah.
They were coming second and then lost 9 in a row.
Yeah.
Oops.
So that was, I thought it was a really, really good doco. And I watched it all the way through and didn't realise my nephew was in it.
How funny is
like
that?
A few days later, and then I watched it again.
It was, it was good, but also it was good for me because obviously we're in the middle of this, of the Gold Coast Tropicals NBL bid, and PSG is the major sponsor. Watching how they actually work behind the scenes and all the bits and pieces, and got a bit excited to tell you the truth.
Yeah. And
It's going to be a bit of fun.
We've spoken before about getting people in now to film us.
Yes.
So that later on down the track we can release our own version or
Of
our
a
own,
similar side
our
of thing,
own
yeah.
6-part series or whatever.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
So the card drone guy, my first ever graded card was a 10 from you guys. Of course it was, mate. You only give us quality cards. That's why. You protect your cards.
Yeah.
And
a 10,
then
that's pretty
that's
good.
very rare.
Because these boys don't like giving out 10s.
And then-
I know from experience.
They're not 10s.
Aussie
Unless
Card
they're a 10.
Essentials just joined us. Hey, legends. Hey, mate. How are you? I hope you're good. So, yeah, we're just still talking about the NBL. So the new NBL cards that are going to come out, I believe there's going to be a Legends series now too. Ooh. So there's a whole pile of Hall of Famers and that.
Yeah.
Can't mention who yet. But there'll be some autos and some other bits and pieces coming out of that, which I'm looking forward to.
I'm super pumped for it. Just wanting to know what product they release, whether it's Chrome, Finest, whatever.
Well, if it's Chrome, there won't be any left because you'll buy them
I'll
all.
buy them all. And yeah, who they use in the Legends, like is it, Shane Hill going to get one? Is
I'd
Leroy
expect everyone in
Loggins,
the
is
Hall
Andrew
of Fame.
Gaze.
Yeah.
Well, how many are in the
Yeah.
Hall of Fame?
I have no idea.
Phil Smythe's got to
Oh,
get one.
D-Mac would have to get one, wouldn't he?
Funny,
Anstey, all those boys.
I was talking about this with a mate. So there's those president cards
Yeah.
that have the strands of hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd pay big money for a Phil Smythe.
Because there's only 3 left.
I would pay big money.
That's not bad for you.
So they so the president's barber and the White House used to catalogue the hair. So that's how they got it.
Wow.
So it'd be cool if someone's cataloguing Phil Smythe's hair.
We wouldn't have many haircuts.
Well,
Oh, yes. Same over.
GC Card Sharks joined us. AWS Cards, PJ Longo 7 and Damo Anthony's joined us as well. As you guys can see, Rob's sitting down. Looks like he's in a prison cell, but he's in Sydney at the moment.
Same thing.
That drone guy, hey Rob, when you coming back to the Grabber store, I have cards I need to grade.
yeah, when are you back, Rob? Wednesday.
So you'll be back for the next
I'll get back.
podcast.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, absolutely. Hey, talking about documentaries and Australian ones, how many people have watched Cardboard Addict?
Yeah, I've watched it.
I've never seen it. I've heard about
How
it.
have you not watched it?
I can't
I
find it.
haven't even watched it.
Can't find it.
Yeah, no, you can't
Where
find
is
it
it?
anywhere.
ESPN.
I don't,
It would be on Foxtel. You'd be able to look for it. I reckon.
KO.
KO.
is that the one with
I'm
Gimko on
looking.
it?
KO. Yep.
There's a few boys.
Yeah.
Gimco
yeah,
and Sports Card World.
there's heaps of hobby identities.
Oh,
on
I have to make sure everyone has a look at that.
Did you get an appearance, Rob?
Negative. I avoided.
He's doing the side steps.
I was there when they were filming it, but I did a runner.
Oh, were you at one of those elite barbecues?
Elite, yeah. If you've ever been to one, it's not that elite. Just a bunch of people with cards.
Yeah, that's the
That's
way.
elite.
It's the
Yeah,
best way.
exactly,
What are you
yeah,
talking about,
That's the
mate?
best kind of barbecue.
There's no women there at all.
No, don't need them.
There was 2.
Hey, Rob, that drone guy's asked when you're coming back so you can be in the Gabba store. Drone guy, there's actually Ben's up in the Gabba store, so he's more than happy to take your cards to get graded, mate, and he gets them down to us. They get picked up on a daily basis, so if you drop them into Ben, he'll be able to look after you as well. Is that accurate, Rob?
Extremely.
Yeah, somewhat accurate. I don't think we pick
100%.
them up daily.
Oh, they come down here. We get orders in daily.
Yeah,
whether they're
yeah.
from there or not.
Yeah.
35 Gangster joining Cards Collector 23 joined us. G'day, guys. What else has been going on this week, lads? It's been weird without Rob here, hasn't it?
Yeah, I've got my old job back.
Yeah, how'd that go?
Yeah.
I like it. I prefer when Rob's here.
I
He has
wasn't
to put
asking,
up
I was
with us.
asking Pugz.
He has to put up with us.
How'd you
Yeah.
go with Chris getting back in the chair?
Oh, I don't listen to the bosses anyway.
Yeah,
Do
yeah.
my own thing.
Yeah.
So that's all
There you
good.
go. I
The-
noticed
the-
that you've shaved off the moustache.
The
too,
Monday
Yeah.
the Monday meeting was short and sharp. There was no fun to it. It was just straight to business.
Yeah, I prefer the Rob meetings.
But other than that, I think it's been all right.
buddy. Mate, that drone guy's waiting for you, Rob. So you're going to have to go to Brisbane on Wednesday.
Okay.
And Christopher, what else is happening on this whole sort of your new project front with the NBL and that sort of stuff? We're going down to Tassie.
I'm going to Tassie, or we're going to Tassie via Melbourne.
We are
We're going to
in 2 weeks.
2 weeks, yeah.
Oh,
going
awesome.
to there's a couple of things we're doing. So we're going to see Luke Longley's first evening with.
And there's rumours there may be a bit of a surprise for card collectors. I can't say anything yet though.
Well, you just did. But there'll be a surprise, I guess.
Oops.
Yeah, the surprise will be there.
That's it. you can come and see me and Christopher.
Yep.
It's cards of you guys.
Yeah.
That'll be cool.
We should do
We
that.
should do that. But yeah, going down to Tassie, and then we're also touring the Jack Jumpers facility.
Oh, awesome.
And we'll meet some of the team there.
We'll meet the CEO and the people that run the stadium, so that'll be very exciting. That's all part of the NBL piece. That when we've had our meeting last week with the NBL, so that's all very exciting stuff.
Yeah, and obviously in Melbourne we're meeting some important people too. I think maybe NBL.
Yeah, NBL people.
And just other people in the sports tech space, I guess.
So all around the esports piece, which is exciting.
Yep.
That's awesome.
And hopefully we'll get some esports cards out and that
Yeah,
sort
and
of
I
stuff
think
soon.
we're going to meet the team.
I meet one of the guys today, actually. One of the
Yes.
big boys in the esports
Yeah,
piece.
we are. Yep.
His name's Chris as well.
Yep. All good people look all Chris.
Okay, we'll just keep moving on from that.
Yep.
But yeah, no, we're meeting him today, and he's a big player in that space, which is a really interesting space that we're starting to get into. So there's a bit of news will come out of that shortly. Hey, Rob, that drone guy's just said we should do a card show up here in Brisbane. If you need a location, I may have a spot.
Oi.
On that,
I like
My
it.
Hobby Hangout, I'm not sure whether it's been officially cancelled, but it's definitely been cancelled.
Postponed as far as
Postponed,
I know,
sorry, until further notice.
I'm still unsure why that hasn't been communicated.
Me either.
There's
As
like
to
a month.
why?
There's a month to go.
Yeah.
And well, just a note to say, like on socials.
Oh, yeah. It hasn't
that's
even
not
been on social.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to get onto them, I reckon,
Yeah.
and help out the fan base to make sure they know what's going on. But yeah, that drone guy, please reach out to us, mate. There is some stuff that we can help out with in that space, and yeah, we'd love to jump in and help out from a show point of view.
Sure.
Yeah, because you see a lot of Melbourne has a lot of smaller shows pop up. There's no reason why Queensland can't do the same.
Well, last year we were obviously involved in Cardcella.
Yep.
And they were looking at smaller versions of that, so there may be something on the
Yeah,
horizon.
because Queensland's so big, you could go to
Rockhampton,
you could go to
Cairns.
you could go to
Early Beach and have a holiday.
yeah,
we go to Early
you
Beach,
could go to Hamilton Island.
work trip.
Yeah.
You could
Oh,
go,
we could have Cardcella on Hammer.
that'd be cool.
That'd be awesome.
But you could Brisbane could probably have one. There could be a couple
Gold
on the
Coast.
Sunshine Coast.
Never mentioned the Gold Coast.
Well, we have a card show every day.
We are a card show.
You're a card show.
Should be you're a card you should be dealt with.
Mm.
Boom boom.
So yeah, there's no reason why there shouldn't be at least 5 or 6 different smaller card shows in Queensland.
I agree 100%. Droney would said he'd love to set up a card show like they have in the States. Yeah, so would we, mate. We
the
went
dream.
to obviously the big one, Mount Isa as well. Sure, we will do that. I don't know if everyone online's actually met Rachel yet. How would you explain Rach, boys? She looks after us.
She's your boss.
She's my
Pretty
boss,
much, yeah.
yes. So Rach is my EA and looks after everything. And when she walks in the studio, that's about time that I have to leave.
Yeah.
So I am leaving you boys early today.
Oh no.
What I'm thinking would be a really cool idea whilst I transition out is
We should get Ruby
Let's
to
sub
transition in.
someone in.
for Rob to
Sub.
show everyone around, and then I think One Eye Jez is going to come and take my spot.
Awesome.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So Rob, do you want to give us a little bit of a tour around where you are?
I'm sitting on a couch in Westfield, Parramatta.
Take us into a
Really
shoe
about
shop. Let's go sneaker shopping.
What about that lady behind you? Go and introduce yourself. We could have a bit of fun here.
Tell her she looks pretty today.
You're leaving.
I'm leaving.
Look at
Okay, so I'm out. See you, boys. Have
See
a
ya.
cracker. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. One Eye Jez will be here in a sec.
Hey, Jen.
I love you, Jenny.
Why is Jenny not wearing a PSG hat?
Well, they're not on work. They're not working today. But they
Oh,
should represent every day.
If we have Rob at the card show, the
And-
crowds will come. He's the draw card.
Build
Hey.
it and they will come. Because I look too much like the up guy with the hat on, I reckon.
You look
Okay.
too much like the up guy no matter what.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Yeah, but Chris, we were trying to get a hat for Jen, but someone left one on a
Oh, yeah, on the train.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true. My bad.
That guy.
Oh, well. That's right. There's always one of those guys.
So what else is your plan
So
for the
are we
weekend? You going to any other sport?
No, Saturday, Sunday, then drive back on Monday.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah. That's really about it. I was going to go down to Wollongong
Yeah.
to see Sonny down there.
Yep.
But
So,
A, the day that we were going to go down, I was pretty crook.
Mm.
And B, there's got the World Road Cycling Championships.
Yes, I did know
yeah.
that. I did know that actually. Well, Jez has
So-
just stepped into to Brett's chair,
Yep.
he's got lots to say.
Yeah, not much really.
so we'll be counting how many words you say today. So say hello to the crowd, to the
Hello,
To the-
crowd.
And you'll need
to the
to,
followers, to the listeners, to
need
the
to move
viewers.
across a bit.
Get closer,
Move-
mate. Get in.
Move
Here.
to your right.
Yeah,
On my left.
yeah.
To
You're
the left, to the left.
There
There we go.
and we've got Rob on the screen, on that screen too.
Wow.
If you can see that far with your one eye.
Mm.
Double Rob. I can see 4 Robs.
Well, it's like you've got his glasses on.
Hey.
Don't worry,
Don't worry.
mate. So what's been going on, Jez?
Squirrel.
Nothing much, mate.
How's the researching, or what have you been up to this week work-wise?
I've been taking photos. A lot of photos.
So, and we've explained what the photos mean to the people at home.
I don't think so. Have we?
I don't know. Have we? Any
I don't know.
ideas?
Have we?
I don't know.
I
Have
don't
we?
know. Have
I
we?
don't, well, let's do it again.
Yeah. So basically, you explain.
Basically, the photos are for when you scan the QR code, they go up on, and you can see your card
On the
the
landing
second
page.
one.
Yep.
You can see your card on the internet form, really.
And that obviously includes all the information too.
Yeah, it has everything on there if it's all right.
Yep.
But yeah, it has all the information and the images of the card that I've taken. If they're a bit wonky, it's because I've got one eye.
We've got 2. You've got 2. Just one doesn't work as good. So that's what you've been doing.
Yeah, that's pretty much all I've been doing.
Nice.
It's been a lot to take, so
And you're grading as well now.
Yep. I am grading. I graded like 40 last week and
Yeah.
not as much this week.
Nice. And what's been your favourite card to grade?
I don't know. I graded a lot of Gridiron Kings cards last week.
Gridiron Kings.
Yeah.
Oh, is that the
The-
insert?
it's like the NFL Court Kings, basically.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I graded what? It was 40
Full-
cards.
it was a
give
full
the whole
set.
set.
Yeah.
And they're all about as good as each other.
Oh, really? Because they're all that canvassy type.
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting. That Jane guy reckons we should have a page where people can scroll through all the cards you've graded
One day.
one day. I guess it's a funny one because some people might not want
Yeah, there's stuff.
their stuff
Displayed.
available to everyone. Some people do love showing off, flexing. I hate when people flex in other people's card posts. Like someone gets
Oh,
a good
yeah,
card
yeah.
to go, oh, this got this mail day, and then someone goes, oh yeah, I've got that in a 10. It's just like, dude,
Who
just
cares?
celebrate
the
this
same
dude's
card.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I hate when people flex like that.
I just rolling his faces and facials, and he will just smile every once in a while at the camera.
Oh shit, we've gone glitchy big time. I'm gonna stop looking at the screen. So what else have you been doing, Jez, this week?
I've been helping Jaden a little bit.
Yep.
With his research, get
Yep.
him to figure out how to do Dragon Ball and Pokemon cards.
Oh,
They're-
yeah.
They're the hardest cards to do.
They're the hardest in total, the hardest cards you've researched ever.
Yeah, they're just, I don't know, if the Japanese Pokemon card comes up, they're really hard to find or...
And then the name of them is like
What's
something
the
silly.
process there? Like if you have a card in another language.
Just keep. You gotta find the name.
Yeah.
You search the number. So
Yeah, you search the number.
code
So
number on the bottom of the card.
There's generally logos on Pokemon cards.
Yeah.
On the
Set logo.
on the Japanese ones, they're a bit different. But they're still a little logo, but might not be the English ones have like a little image.
Yep.
And the Japanese ones might have like SB8 or something like that.
And have we had any of the new Pokemon come in yet? The Lost Origin?
We had. Yeah, there's maybe been like 20.
Okay.
So, and they're
Cool
pretty
looking
nice.
cards. Yeah.
There's a lot of new anime. There's like One Piece is coming out in December.
Yeah. What was that card we did the
One Piece.
the other day?
Oh, the
One Piece.
like there was the Marvel one, and then there was the other one,
Yeah.
and it was like is it wrong to keep a girl in a
Is it
dungeon or
wrong
something?
to pick up girls in a dungeon?
Yeah.
Is that the name of the card?
No, that's the
That's
set.
the
That's
set name.
That's the anime name.
Yeah.
Wow. Have you seen these cards, Rob?
Mate, we've got some One Piece?
Yeah.
We've got some here
Mm.
that are coming up to be graded. So we dropped in last weekend. So
Really?
yes, I have seen them.
Yeah.
And if you think some of the cards you've seen so far are hard to research, I've got a few crackers for you.
Wow. The boys showed me a card that I hadn't seen before. It was a Pokemon card that what was it called? Ditto.
Oh, the Ditto.
Ditto card. Yeah.
Have you heard of a Ditto card?
I've heard of something very similar.
So
no.
you literally peel off the top layer of the card, and underneath is another card.
Well, the Ditto in Pokemon can change to every Pokemon.
Yeah.
So that's the whole point of the Ditto, having like another Pokemon on top of it.
Yeah.
Because it's like, well, it's a Ditto, but it's actually this Pokemon.
Look at you.
He's been researching.
Just love
He looked
loves
it up
Pokemon.
a lot last week.
Yeah. But yeah, the peels on there, we didn't know what to do with it.
So what do people want? Do they want the
I would want the
Depends
Ditto
on
itself.
depends on the collector.
I'd want two.
Yeah, one
Yeah.
of each.
Oh
yeah.
yeah. That's interesting. What did the person decide?
He wanted the
Unpeeled.
unpeeled.
Unpeeled. So it'd be the Ditto.
No, it'll be
No,
the
it'd
other
be-
one.
It'd be New Mel.
Okay, and then underneath would be the Ditto.
Yeah.
Wow. Learn something new every
Hey
day.
guys,
Yeah, Rob.
Yep.
I have to disembark this wonderful train of Jeremy speaking.
Mm.
I'm losing power and connection.
Okay.
So I will
Plug it in.
I will say goodbye
Sweet.
and get everyone down to Sydney, get everyone to Parramatta. Come and show me some cards, get a card graded free.
Protect your cards. Yeah, spend $100 at
Only
Westfield
$20
Parramatta.
more. How's that?
Get a
Yeah.
get a repack.
Yeah, spend $100
Oh, yeah.
at Westfield Parramatta between now and
Yep.
Sunday. Take your receipt to the concierge on level 2, and you will
On
get
level 2,
a repack. You can choose between NBA or basketball and rugby league. Your chances.
Yep.
You have a chance to get a card worth over $1,000.
Pretty sweet.
yeah, about $1,000. That was a Michael Jordan. What was it? Pugz?
Intense.
Intense. That's
Skybox
right.
Emotion.
Beautiful some cards.
Yep.
9.5.
Yeah,
Bloody hell, nice
there was a Magic Johnson in there, a blank slate. There
Yeah.
was
Woo.
there was a lot of Jordan inserts. There was a lot of good cards.
See you later, guys.
See you, Rob.
See you, Rob.
Miss you.
Bye.
The local reporter there, Robert Verhoeve from Parramatta.
But back to you in the studio.
Yeah, he should have said that. What an idiot. He missed an opportunity.
Ah.
Even Ruby laughed then, and she doesn't.
She doesn't
usually
laugh.
Shout out to Ruby and her netball team.
Hey.
They won again this week.
Come
Around
on.
them.
Tuesday evenings at Arundel Indoor Sports Centre. She won't tell us the time because she's scared we'll turn up and embarrass her.
What's the name of the
She
team?
actually
We'd be able to
thought
find it on the internet.
thought that people might think that Liam's her boyfriend.
Yeah, you don't want that.
Yeah, no. I can
That's
tell.
the last thing you want.
I've just embarrassed her and Liam. Liam probably given Liam street cred.
That's right. I called him a tosser before, and he can't get over it. So
Well, he'd be watching the NFL, wouldn't he?
yeah,
Yeah, he is. What, Cleveland losing? Is that's why
I
he's
hope so.
in a bad mood?
I hope so.
Probably.
Oh, I hope so. I love it when he's in a bad mood. He tried to call me last night. Yeah, he's actually on. Get back to work, Liam. He tried to call me like 10:30 last night because
As if
I
not
had-
embarrassed.
I saw something that he was singing karaoke terribly last night.
Yeah, he was having a blast, just singing karaoke by himself.
I know why he's on. It's half time. So
Oh, okay.
yeah,
They're losing.
Steelers are up 1.
Yeah, good.
So Ruby got how many? She got no goals. She's a wing
I was gonna say she doesn't play that.
She likes
Wah.
She likes Mac DeMarco.
And walks on the beach.
Yeah. She enjoys playing guitar and knitting,
And notebook.
Knitting.
sewing. Close.
Same thing.
She's gonna hate me for this. No. Just like embarrassing you. That's funny. What else has happened in the world of collecting?
Oh, did you see that the Jordan game used jersey that sold $10 million?
Yeah.
From game 1 of the '98 finals.
Yeah.
Was it '98 finals
You
or
don't
'97?
see, obviously, you
It's
don't
pretty
see
sweet.
many of those because, like, he only wore a certain amount, but they just never hit the market, do they?
No. Well, there's only one.
Yeah,
They
I
only
know
wear the
of that
per game,
one.
so
Yeah. Well, not really. Some of them they might change at halftime and stuff.
Wouldn't surprise me.
I know some of the players change shoes now.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, I saw someone trying to sell training or warm up used shoes of Dwayne Wade yesterday on Facebook.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's got the COA and everything. So
That sounds cool.
yeah. What else did I say? Oh, did you see Aaron Judge has been hitting dingers in the Major League Baseball, and he got, I think he's at 61 now or 60, and Probstein 123 is offered like every like home run from now, the value of the ball goes up because he's
Oh, wow.
trying to get, I don't know what the record is, but it's high 60s
Trying to
or
get it,
70s. And so, like, the next one is worth $100,000, the one after 150, and the other one's 2. So this bloke fan got number 60, and I'm not sure what they think the value is, but it's like hundreds of thousands.
Wow.
And instead of holding it ransom like a lot of fans do, he just gave it back to Aaron Judge.
Oh, what a champion.
And obviously, Aaron Judge hooked him and his mates up
Yeah,
with
for sure.
like
Like
a signed
tickets and
bat
stuff.
and a ball and stuff. So that was pretty cool. But that's the only thing I've really taken notice of this week.
Yeah, I haven't really seen too much.
No more records have been broken.
Mm.
Any new product that you like the look of?
Oh, I opened a blaster the other day of Prism.
Yep.
The new Prism. It was actually pretty sweet. I didn't
Yeah.
get anything out of it. Like
Yeah.
it was pretty crappy.
Someone opened a box, a blaster yesterday, and they got a Jalen Green prism.
Jalen Green.
Yeah.
That's sick.
So that was pretty cool. I really like the ice prisms.
Yeah, the ices are pretty nice.
We've got a couple of questions firing in. If you had to pick one card in the world that you don't have to add to your PC, what card would you pick?
In terms of Dragon Ball.
No, this is just anyone.
Oh.
I'll ask Jez that question next. So any card from your PC that you don't have, what would you... for me, it would be a Vince Carter. I saw the guy, Jeff from Sports Card Investor.
Oh, the Dunkin' Go Nuts
Yeah,
or
it was
whatever?
spruiking. I've been on the market for that for about...
So have I,
a
and now
month.
it's bumped up.
Oh, 100%.
Man,
I've-
all of them I've watched, and
Yeah.
now like twice the price.
Yeah.
Well, thanks, Jeff.
Yeah, cheers, Jeff. No, I'm always on the lookout for Vince Carter inserts. I picked up a Phil Knight autographed business card recently.
That's cool.
The Kobe I got recently, the Ovation, which it's sort of got the rippling like a basketball.
Yeah.
I've got that, and I got the gold one. So they're I like Kobe and Vince Carter inserts.
Yeah, for sure.
What about you, Jez? One card for your PC, probably an Essendon card, wouldn't it be?
I got a Sammy Draper
Oh, nice.
that Rob gave me.
Yeah.
Nice.
What about you, Pugz?
Mine's always been the Star 84 rookie of MJ, but now that's boomed up in price as well. It's ridiculous. So there's no chance of me getting that.
Okay. Got a question from the crowd for you, Jez. In terms of Dragon Ball cards, what's your favourite, and do you think cards will hold their value? Terrible English by Liam Schiffer _ but
Well, to be fair, I can't remember half of the Dragon Ball cards' names because they're so long.
Mm.
But there was a cool card that we saw just then from, I think it was JCS, but it was a Gogeta card that looked sick, and it would look especially cool in the PSG
Blue,
slab.
yeah.
Yeah,
'Cause it's
yeah.
like a blue on the outside, and it looks cool.
That's the thing with the other like rares, secret rares, special rares, and all that. A lot of them have chrome or gold like little bits that
Yeah.
really pop inside a slab. Grey Sports Car Investor is good. We'd love to have him on the podcast. While we're at the National, Brett spoke to him and even spoke to Ryan
Ryan?
of Card Collector 2.
Yeah, I saw those messages.
He'll be on the podcast at some stage.
Let's go.
We've met heaps of cool people, obviously like Slab Strong, people from Card Ladder, a whole bunch of cool people. There's a guy, Kaboom Cards with a K. He just basically collects kabooms.
Oh wow, that's a cool collection.
across sports, and even he's got the digital ones too.
Oh, awesome.
He's got a real cool collection. So follow him on Instagram if you want to look at that stuff. But yeah, I think we've answered the questions. I think a lot of the stuff I want to add to my PC are just too expensive.
Yeah, these days.
I love Topps Chrome in anything, so it can be WWE, it can be Formula One. So any 2020 Formula One, I'll be looking to add that. Also Formula One Dynasty. I love the patch autos in that, but yeah, they're up there in price.
Yeah, I was looking at some of those dynasties. Dynasty.
I might be saying
other-
it wrong, mate.
The other day,
Mm.
like, I think Ryan Card Collector 2 actually collects them, and he
Yeah,
did like
yeah.
a video of it, and I was
Yeah.
like, man, these are nice.
Yeah, so there's so many different. There's like the dual patch. There's a triple patch, and then there's a quad patch. The one I've got, my favourite is the team principal from, I think it's Haas Racing, Gunther. I'm not sure like the patch is from him or from the driver.
Oh, yep.
I'm just not sure. It looks like it's from the race suit, but obviously he doesn't race. So, and he would wear, I guess, like a polo shirt or a long sleeve shirt. So, don't know how cool it is to have a patch from like a white shirt.
It's
be
better.
sick.
It's better than having a patch from a non.
Oh, not associated with anything.
Yeah, like rookie for
Well,
the last 2 years.
Funny you mentioned that. So, I was looking at some of Brett's cards, and he had one of those Upper Deck Supreme hard court cards. So he's got Magic Johnson, and I was just like, I wonder how specific the game, the information on the back of the card was. So for anyone that doesn't know, it's a cutout of a basketball court.
Yep.
And then it's like 5x7, so it's obviously bigger than a card. And it's from the Charlotte Bobcats home ground,
Yep.
or home court, and it was like an 8-year span, so it was in between 2005 to 2013.
Yep.
And it was like, Magic Johnson played on this court, or whoever it was, played on this court between these days. It's like an 8-year span. So it's like, let's not. I know he played on the court, but it's not as good as you'd want it to be.
No, it's still cool though.
Yeah,
I like those things.
but so did like how many people played on the court? Like
Oh yeah, all of
200.
them.
You could, yeah. But like you said, it's better than not associated with the player at any time.
Yeah, they just got some tissue or something.
That stuff's
whatever.
getting out of hand as well.
Yeah.
Like even
And people still buy it. Like
You
you,
can
see the patch autos and stuff of like the RPAs from NT, like National Treasures,
Yeah.
are still selling for the same amount.
you can understand it at like the lower end of stuff, like your hoops or whatever. But when it gets to that high end stuff, it's got to be game
or
worn.
just don't have a patch
or
on.
don't have a patch. But then
Just
I
have a
guess-
nice auto and some
Yeah.
sweet foil.
Yeah, I know, but
But you know,
Yeah, if you had it our
people
way.
are sheep. They
yeah,
follow.
if you had it our way, there'd be no sticker autos. There'd be
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. What's the plan for the weekend, boys? Card related, of course.
Card related. I got no plans for the card.
Not
Any
buying
cards?
anything. You won't be ripping any packs.
Nah, I'll be watching footy.
Footy.
Yeah.
Who's your tip for the grand final?
I want to say Sydney, but I just think Geelong win it.
Is that not what everyone's saying? Everyone would love Sydney to win.
I don't want
But-
Sydney to win.
But you support Geelong. But every neutral is saying, I want Swans, but I think Geelong.
Yeah, well, Geelong are just too good. And I don't know, Sydney they're a good team, but I don't think they've got what it takes.
Franklin hit 1,000 this season as well, too, didn't he?
Yeah.
It'd be an awesome way to finish that off,
Yeah.
actually.
Oh,
So-
yeah. If I was him, I'd retire.
Hmm.
I don't think it's going to get any better than kicking 1,000 goals on
and
your
then
home
winning the
ground
Premier.
and then winning the grand final.
I think you just signed a year deal, I think.
Yeah, I know, but it's not going to get any better.
Well,
Yeah,
I
no,
think he
it's
wants to
the
surpass
way to
more
do it.
people, kick more goals.
Yeah,
Yeah.
be number one.
Yeah.
Can he be number one?
No, I don't think so.
Like-
I think the highest is like 1,300 or
Oh,
something.
yeah, no.
And that's Plugger.
Yeah, I'm not sure who it is, but
Call yourself an AFL fan.
not really.
What do you
just
What do you call yourself then?
just a fan.
Just a fan. And what about the rugby league? Well, you obviously think Geelong will win.
Oh, yeah, Geelong all day. It's strong.
What about in the league?
I don't even know who's playing this weekend.
North Queensland are playing South Sydney.
Yep.
Up in North Queensland, up in
Oh, I
Townsville.
reckon North Queensland. Then.
And then Parramatta, then Penrith are playing South Sydney
I couldn't tell you.
at Penrith.
Well, all we know is Penrith are probably just going to win it, aren't they?
Well, that's yeah. I think that. I think that. What else is happening? The World Cup basketball. I'm sure you're not really watching that. That's it, I think. Sports wise,
There you go. Cowboys and Panthers grand final. The drone guy.
Cowboys and Penrith. Yeah, I think that too. I think Penrith will win though. Against Cowboys, it will be a good game. I think they were the two best teams throughout the year, so it makes sense. Yeah, I don't think Parramatta have a chance to beat the Cowboys up in North Queensland. Is football coming home, Jez?
No.
Who's winning the World Cup?
Oh,
And have you seen any of the cards?
I haven't seen any of the cards.
I
No.
don't think any are released. I know the
Haven't
road to
seen any.
Qatar have been released, but I don't think any, like the prison ones, are definitely not out yet. They'll be the popular ones. But who do you think will win?
I think probably just a cop out, but probably France.
Cop out.
Yeah, I'd go France as well.
France.
Yeah.
Cop out.
Yeah, it's fine.
I would ask Liam who's going to win, but I don't care what his opinion
Nah,
is.
just Italy because they didn't make it.
This next question: when will you guys have slabs for my patch cards? I want to get graded. We have the ability to grade some cards with a patch that are just up to 55 point,
Yeah, well, they're just jersey cards. They're
They're
not
just
patch
jersey,
cards.
yeah, okay,
patch
yeah.
cards are like 130.
130, and that's the next one
That's what we're in the works trying to
in the works.
organise with the plastic peoples.
That will be the next one. It'd be 130
Yeah, I believe so. And then maybe, and then everything in between.
in between. Yep.
So it's in the works. Oh,
Yeah.
here's 100 point. Yeah, see, 100 points will be on the cards as well.
Okay. Yeah, perfect.
on the cards.
Yeah, so yeah, it'd be 130, but like we do now with the 35 point cards, we sleeve. So we'll be sleeving.
We
the-
sleeve everything, really.
Yeah, we'll be sleeving the 100 points, so there'll be no death rattle.
No.
So that'll be good. And what progress have we made with the tobacco cards?
Well, we shared it last week. We've
Yep.
actually got the insert.
Got the insert done.
We think we figured it out.
Yep.
Omar's worked really hard at that, and
Beautiful. Shout out Omar.
looks pretty good. Yeah, so
And what will happen? Will we seal the top of the sleeve? Do we know that yet?
I don't. As
'Cause I
far
know
as I
s-
know, I don't think so.
Because I know some people do.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Oh, like BGS and that,
Yeah,
how they
yeah,
have like
yeah, yeah.
It's something we can look into, but we're still it's still in prototypes and beta. type
Beta?
form. Yeah. Trying to be smart.
Mhm. Failing.
Yeah, no, I'm failing majorly. Benoa High
Benoa High.
represent.
I'm surrounded
Nice.
by Benoa High guys.
Yeah, we all work here.
Good place to be.
There's like
Yeah.
4 or 5 people in this office that all went to the same high school.
Just
But
different years.
Different
Like-
years, different, like, obviously you guys didn't know each other at high school.
No, he
You
wasn't
leave.
born yet.
Yeah,
I don't think.
Definitely wasn't born yet.
On that note, sign off for Friday beers.
Hey.
I don't
It's
drink
a bit
beer.
Even
early.
though I don't drink
Liam
beer.
doesn't drink beer. Sorry, I called
Liam.
you Liam.
Hey.
Oh.
Okay, Rob.
Apologies. Apologies.
Might just,
But you did have a ginger beer last
might
week.
just neck it.
You did
after
have a
that.
ginger beer.
I did, yeah.
So
It was-
you
it was
do
pretty
drink
good.
some beers. On that terrible note, we'll end the podcast. Rob will be back next week, so this will be the last time I host the show.
Thank
Until
God.
Until next time.
First and last.
Yeah, first and last. So yeah, everyone have a good weekend. If you see Ruby Paygram out and about, say good day. That's PAGRAM. See you, Mum.
Protect your cards. Go platinum.
Go platinum.